Well, we know of that for now. One of the 4 teams that are going to be in the elimination round to determine the next challenges for future foundation at CCL Resurrection. But for one of these 2 teams to join them, it's going to take some kind of miracle.
You're absolutely right about that, because you see the Freemans making their way to the ring right now, Riley and Huey. Both of these teams are very low on the point rankings.
Between the 2, they have 5 points total. The Freemans do not have the 5 points. They're 0-2 in this thing. They're in a must-win situation, as are the Butcher and Overkill. And well, I tell you what, it's gonna take some pretty fancy math for one of these 2 to advance forward, but that fancy math is going to have to start with a win.
Exactly.
The math will get a lot easier if that win comes via submission or knockout. Pinfall victory, they will definitely need help. But a loss on either side, or a draw for that matter, they're out.
Precisely. Well, speaking of teams that can score knockout victories, there's one of them right there. And
Butcher and Overkill, of course, accompanied by Demon Inc., who is looking mighty fine, if I say so myself.
she is devilishly beautiful.
The 3-time CCL Tag Champs. They have a loss and a tie in this thing. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little shocked.
Well, I must admit, I'm surprised because considering how great this team is, how powerful they are.
Right. You
don't usually associate them with, an inability of scoring big victories here. So I'm kind of amazed. But you know what? That shows what this tournament is all about. It shows how excitable and how excited both of these teams are, and all the teams in this tournament, because, I'm going to say it. Big clothesline. Just because you're the favorite going in, it means you're the favorite coming out. That's how all tournaments are. And I think the Butcher and Overkill, you see right there.
They mean business, to say the least.
Yeah, they came here to hurt somebody.
And Brian, you mentioned if any team can score a knockout victory, it is the Butcher and Overkill. By the way, no team has scored a knockout victory in this tournament.
First time for everything. Big uppercuts there from the small member of the team, Riley Freeman.
And hook out. Riley sent over the top to the outside, and I know what you're saying. The size, the two of them together weigh about as much as the Butcher or Overkill. I know somebody's at home mistaken. How did the Freemans even have a chance here? Look at this headbutts by the Butcher in the corner.
As the old saying goes, it's not. It's trite, but it makes a lot of sense. It's not so much the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog.
And another interesting little nugget for newer fans. The Freemans ended, hang on, off the elbow too, and Riley, they were barely able to get a shoulder. The Freemans did defeat the Butcher and Overkill to win the tag team titles once. Granted, it was about 3 years ago, but it still counts. Now Dragon Sleeper by Overkill.
Overkill, one massive.
Yeah, believe it or not, he's actually the bigger half of the team. Only goes about 6'3", but weighs about 370 pounds. And Huey with an arm drag takedown.
That's right. Well, he is. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from the Freemans. They can wrestle. They have proved their ability on more than one occasion, but they're going up against two of the most dominant athletes in all of the CCL, and Monahan almost got taken out there.
Boy, that when that big massive weight comes at you, you might want to get out of the way. I'm just saying. And spinning heel kick sends Huey to the outside. Oh, look at that! Can run off the apron. That's what the Freemans are going to have to do. Use their quickness. They don't have the size, but they sure have savvy and they sure have street smarts, and they're not above doing it. Oh my God!
Oh, and down goes Freeman. Took a boot right to the face.
Now Huey getting posted there, and Riley a moment ago got German suplex on the steps. There's a gut-wrench powerbomb. My goodness! And tell you what, the Overkill were moments away from a count out win, but they realized, did not work out for you.
Exactly. Riley's working on Butcher, but Overkill is he's just dissecting Huey Freeman.
I was going to mention that Butcher and Overkill were moments away from perhaps a count out victory, but a count out victory is not really going to cut it here. Count out victory is only worth 10 points, and Butcher Overkill I think would need 20 at minimum. Based on the standings, and Monahan up to 7, and if I remember, let's see, it's Huey and Overkill are the legal men here, and Huey having to go out because he realized the count victory is not going to cut it here.
Exactly. He got the count reset.
And both the legal men back in, and Overkill is down. Oh my goodness. Does he have it? No, only 2. Rivalry renewed here in this Tag Team Championship Series. It was the Freemans that ended one of the Tag Team title runs of the Butcher and Overkill at Future Shock 2012.
Riley, he got catapulted in a stinger splash there by the Butcher.
Well, I'm not sure who got the worst out of that exchange, Huey or Riley. 2 and no. Might have been Riley because, hey, at least he didn't have 350 pounds coming out of him.
Exactly, and he could probably brace himself. Now in comes Riley. A double team maneuver. Oh! It was going to be a double team maneuver.
I'm not sure if those two together could get the Butcher away. Might need a bit of a forklift or something. And look at this, a Boston Crab. That could easily end Riley as far as this match was concerned very quickly, but Riley with a throwback slam, and now Huey with a drop kick, and the Butcher is down. Oh, he was down. The Butcher's back up, and another drop kick. Hooks a leg, and just a 2. Some more matches to announce here for CCL Resurrection if you're not aware of them already. Great D will defend the World Heavyweight title against CJ Wizard. Power will defend the women's title against Natty. Mark Garson will face Chris Knight for the national title. Michael Hyman will have an open challenge for the hardcore title. Women's tag titles will be on the line as Cy Electra defends against Neo Diva Revolution, and the tag team titles will be on the line as Future Foundation will defend against the winner of the Tag Team Championship Series.
So basically, the winner of that series, they're going to have to wrestle twice in one night.
I believe so, yes.
So if they become champion, they will have earned it, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Almost got the 3 count there, did Huey Freeman. Oh,
sidewalk slam and say goodnight to Huey.
Exactly. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, gets it right in the solar plexus. A drop kick. You know, if they got about 7 minutes and change left here. If they want to win this bout, they're going to have to use that quickness. Use that rapid-fire offense that they have become famous for. Because if they try to slug with these guys, went for a quebrada and there was no one home. But if they're going to try to muscle these guys or use strength, they're going to lose every time.
Right. I mean, the Butcher and Overkill, they're just too big. They're just too powerful. And now the Butcher got a rake in the eye there.
And they buy him some time.
Not a lot of time, but Huey does have the advantage. Gets a drop kick there.
Wait, look at this!
I think Huey had the FU in mind, perhaps, but not to be.
Right.
That is it. That should do it.
He dropped him on that. He dropped him right on his head.
The African not save him there, and I don't think it could save him there either.
No,
as Overkill is in, he is raining right hands to Huey. Well, Huey back up.
Oh, wait a minute! I think he put a pair of brass knuckles on.
Did he?
I think he did.
I think you're right. Overkill is out.
He went out like a fight. We're going to get another look at this.
I tell you what, thanks to the brass knucks, the same way they won the tag titles a couple of years ago, the Freemans are still alive and the Butcher and Overkill are out.
And now here's watch closely, guys. Things happen fast. He put him up, pushes him away, reaches into his nut. You see him load up his hand.
Good catch, Brian. Good catch. He did get him with the brass knucks. And the man that was supposed to see it did not.
Yeah, and look, AJ Monahan's a great referee, but he ain't perfect. But they've got to be real lucky to move on.
Freemans haven't moved on yet, but they're still alive.
They did almost all they could.
As for the Butcher and Overkill, they are done.